Good morning and welcome back to the Electrician's Tool channel. Today is a very special day for me. I don't know if some of you guys may have heard me mention on a video that about my son. He's entering the HVAC trade. Well, he graduated school last week. Early, 4 months early, and he graduated. And I'm very proud of the boy from doing that. Very smart kid. And like I promised him when he was really small, I told him, I said, son, if you graduate from school and you make daddy proud of you, daddy gonna get you anything that that's in my power that I can get for you. And I'm gonna support you 100%. And I told him that maybe, oh man, I wanna say about 9 years ago when he was a kid. And I told him I'd take care of him and I would support him and I would get him a car and I would get him this and that and I would help him with his career. And since then, he lived up to his side of the bargain, his end of the bargain. He's graduated from school. Not only did he graduated early and with honors. And so today, what makes the day very special is I'm going to buy him a car today. My wife and I, we're going to go buy him a car. He doesn't know about it. And this is the tool bag that I put together for him to enter into the HVAC trade. He doesn't know that he has any of this yet. Once we purchase the car for him, I'm going to have this in the back of the trunk of the car. And, I just want to, seeing him smile, man, it just makes me feel so good that in this day and age that a kid his age, he's only 17 years old, be going on 18, he's done so far what I've been asking him to do. Good kid. And I thank God for him. Well, anyway, I'm going to just show you what all I put together for my son. He's going into the HVAC trade. This is a Vito Pro Pack Tech XL bag that I have for him. I have some insulated tubes for him. I gave him most of the tools that I had, but it's almost brand new. I gave him some Lyman's insulated. Pull them out of here. Lyman's that's insulated. I gave him some combination pliers that's insulated. Gave him some needle nose insulated. Gave him some Weha small terminating screws they may use for the thermostats and so forth. This is the S&K terminator as well, precision screwdriver, and that's insulated. In fact, this whole side of the bag is insulated. This is Greenlee nut driver set. All of these across the top, Greenlee, different sizes. Okay, this is Greenlee, Greenlee. But it's made by Channel Lock. It says Simatex on here, but I bought this package that had Greenlee on it, I remember. But anyway, this is the diagonal pliers, and that's insulated as well. These pliers here, I have the needle nose that comes with this. This is by Knipex, and these are pliers, and I'm putting this in the bag. That's insulated, and I also have the crimper. I had these in my bag, but I'm gonna give them to him because I don't do crimping that often, but as a HVAC guy, he probably doing more crimping than I do for doing contactors and what have you. So crimping ferrules on and things like that. So that's by Weha. And again, a Weha set, you have a common, you have like a number, I think this is a number 1 square, and he have a Phillip insulated. Now, this is something that I had bought for myself, and but I'm gonna give it to him because he may use it more than I do. This is a 10 snip, and they by Craftsman. This is a really heavy-duty, nice pair of 10 snips. I think when I go to Lowe's probably today, when I'm in going to get his car, I may stop by Lowe's because they were on sale for $9. I don't know how long that sale gonna last, but I'm gonna get me a pair. Man, guys, you need to feel the quality of this tool right here. If you have 10 snips, I know some people have them by DeWalt and all of them, but the grip is so nice and on man, it feels so good. And it's so heavy. This is some nice steel that is made with. But anyway, moving on. That and I have that for him. On the side of the bag, I have this Klein, this switching, you know, the one that you switch out, and I have another one on the other side. This is for him. I have that, and this is the insulated side of the bag. So, and on this side, I fix it up for him. He have the screw holding screwdrivers by Greenlee. He's gonna use these a lot, I'm sure, when he inside of a HVAC cabinet. And I have some 6-inch Klein Phillip. I have a big cabinet tip when you're going into a panel, and I have a small, a real tiny, like a narrow common screwdriver for him. And I have 2 regular 4-inch. This is a Phillip. This is a common, and I have the Phillip for him there. And also I have the Klein pump pliers. I have some cable cutters here for him, and I have there's some Garten Benders cable cutters also. I have the Klein needle nose, like a combination type needle nose pliers with the stripper and the screw cutters, bolt cutters on them for him. And I have the Journeyman. Now all of these are Journeyman series. This Journeyman series Klein diagonal pliers. I have the combination pliers right here for him with the stripper by Klein. I'm giving him this is a 21-in-1 ideal ratcheting screwdriver. Giving to him, and Crescent Linesman with the crimper. And I'm giving him some Knipex Linesman. I'm giving him some a fuse puller. I'm giving him also some other terminating screwdrivers right here from by Klein, precision screwdrivers. I'm giving him some triple wire strippers by Klein, also with the ergonomic grip, the way they're bent. And I'm giving them these also with the crimper by Klein. Giving us an adjustable wrench. He's going to need that. And I'm giving him a fold-out ruler. Now, the reason why I'm giving him this also, because I've been teaching him, I've been telling him about how to bend conduit. And instead of using a ruler, measuring tape, I like to use this fold-out ruler. That way you can, if you're putting offsets, you can kind of like, measure it like that, and it won't be bending on you like with when you use a measuring tape. And I got a small ball peen hammer that's in here for him. And got him some tape on the side. And let me see what else. I got him some locks right here to lock his bag up, because sometimes when you go on a job site, they have guys there with sticky fingers. So you kind of like, got to protect yourself. And I got him on your stuff, and I got him on both sides. I got him a nice heavy-duty D-ring. He may find some use for that down the line. Now, over here, I'm giving him my amp probe 54 NAV clamp meter. And this thing is still brand new, and I've been saving it for him. I'm giving him some, these fused test leads. It's made by a company called Reed, R-E-E-D. Fused test leads, and I'm giving them some large alligator clips to go with it. And I got them some real nice test leads with the Fluke Velcro to keep them in place. Okay, and then the reason why I'm giving him this amp probe, because if you guys could see, you could do watts on it, and he's gonna need all of that with the watts and stuff when he's making his measurements and temperature readings, what have you, have temperature on it, giving them that. Now over here, I'm giving them a multimeter. This is my EdgeTech GX300. I'm sorry, MG300 insulation slash multimeter. I'm giving them that. I'm giving them with some large alligator clips, as well as some Morpheus test leads and some new batteries all the way through. Temperature, K-type thermocouple right here, form for the meter. But the case, it's a nice case I'm giving to them to go in it. The instruction manual right here in the back. And I'm giving them that. Some real heavy-duty test leads by EdgeTech. And this is EdgeTech Fuse test leads right here. Really nice, really nice. This is a real nice multimeter slash installation test as well. Works perfectly. Now, I also set them up with some books I put together that I printed out for them. This is a book on installation. Application notes by, this, even though it's Fluke, it's just teaching you how to perform installation tests. Because I don't want him to hurt himself while he's using this installation tester. I want him to know what he's doing. So, and give him a reason why. I highlighted some things on why it's very important to do installation tests. And it goes on and on. It teaches you. This is the chart you want to use. It's the table that I want him to go by. And it teaches you how to do it, how to perform an installation test. So, so that's what it's all about. I'm just giving him all of that. I want to prepare him so when he gets into school and the teacher asking him all kind of questions or giving him quizzes and stuff, he'll be ahead of the game. So I've highlighted a lot of stuff for him here, as you see, for him to read and to study. And some more charts right there to tell him about how to perform an installation test on a motor and what have you. So transformers and things like that, motor windings. So that's basically what that's for. Now I also gave him, I printed for him, it's a multimeter fundamentals. I put this book together for him. So this basically telling you about a multimeter, what all the selections are for and how you use them. So let me just get to a page. So for example, like they talk about the Fluke, this multimeter here, it's teaching you how to test just a diode. It's telling you where to put each lead in the ports, and it's telling you how to go about doing it. It's basically an all instruction book that I put together, application notes that I put together for him. And the same here. It's telling you how to test fuses, how to do diodes, how to test switches, and how to do circuit boards, because he's going to be working with this when he's doing the AC. How to do VFW, how to test frequencies, and all kind of things, man. How to look for shorts, and how to take an amp reading with a multimeter. Oh, and I got him a definition book, pages too, to tell you what is like AC, explains you what AC current, alternating current, auto ranging, what capacitance is, and things like that. Clamp on DM, it just tells you. It's the definition book for him. So, and also got him a symbol, electrical symbols. So when he's reading diagrams, schematics, he'll know what the symbols mean. He can study this stuff and he'll know. I'm only setting him up to be the best that he can be, because one day he may be working on one of your units, but I want him to know what he's doing. And I want him to know all the symbols, just to take a look at them and go through all the symbols. Now, on this one, I put something together for him. And it's been happening over years, fellas. I've been putting this together for him, just telling you like what a coil is, what a condenser is, what a chiller, British thermal, what BTU stands for, things like that. Dry bulb temperature, diffuser, controller. This just tells him all of that stuff. And also, let me see, more symbols, HVAC equipment symbols that he'll be looking for when he's reading a schematic for an HVAC unit. Now this, on the other hand, You see, this is something that I got for him. It teaches him dealing with units and schematics, and this one just teaches them what is a disconnect box, and that would be A. That'll be up against the wall. A condenser unit would be B. That would be, it teaches them so on to see what he needs to know. And go from here. It tells them air conditioning schematic of system. I want him to know about everything he has to know about. This is a house, a residential place, and I want him to know just what's what. So that's what I've been putting together for him over time. And this has to do with thermostat wiring. So does this. So, and these are all the major parts of an AC unit. I want him to know the name of each part. And this teaches him how to measure CFMs like a bathroom ventilation fan. Teaches him how to measure CFMs. So, and let me see what else I got for him. This is about Freon. Teaches them about environmental safety, refrigerant tips and techniques. It teaches them about Freon and about being safe while using Freon and things like that. So this is his gift tool bag that I'm getting for my son. Now, you guys found out about it first. He doesn't know about it yet, but I hope he be pleased in what I've gotten for him and what I'm doing for him. I love my son, and I guess it shows. But, you know, like you guys, I'm sure you love your kids also, but I want him to be an asset to this world, not a liability to this world, and I'm doing my part. So with that being said, man, I want to thank you all for stopping by, looking at my, I know this may not be a lot, but I just want to show off what I'm doing. And I hope you guys appreciate the video, find the video interesting. If you do, hit that subscribe button, hit the share button, the like button, leave a comment, and we'll talk twos, man. I sure appreciate you guys stopping by as always. And with that being said, peace out.